О, мы готовы к Тинтину?
Okay, so
Мы готовы к
hello
Тинтину.
everyone, I'm
Окей.
Little, and I'm going to run Tintin in Tibet.
Кат-сцены?
Joined by
О,
Flannel Cat on commentary,
Hello, I've never played this game.
and I'm joined by NPC cosplaying as Noe, obviously. Yeah, unfortunately, Tintin couldn't join us today, so I only got Snowy with me. Okay, so since you made
человек, который косплеит собаку Тинтина. Окей.
So the main difference in the difficulties is the amount of stuff that will be coming to get me, and as well the amount of time that I have to complete levels. In a speedrun, you would imagine that's not an issue, but that's not the case in this game because, well, it's not really well balanced in terms of difficulty, and in some levels, due to RNG, I could actually time out. So, thanks for that. Okay, so quick word about the game. It was made by Infogrames. Infogrames, they did a lot of games based on Belgian and French IPs like Asterix, Lucky Luke, The Smurfs, and Tintin in Tibet is probably the most well-known game from that era. It has a reputation for being...
Если так подумать, да, действительно, Тинтин тогда был намного популярнее, чем Астерикс и Обеликс во французской популярной литературе.
So, time in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, so Tintin in Tibet, it's a story where Tintin is going to try to rescue his best friend Cheng, who crashed in the mountains of Tibet. The first level is actually a flashback of explaining how Tintin and Cheng met. Spoiler alert, Tintin had to rescue Cheng already back then.
I love a game that starts out with a good flashback.
Разве это плохая игра? Как бы хороший саундтрек, что-то.
Well, you'll see at the start of the second level, but it makes really an effort to...
И анимация хорошая в этой игре. Это плохая игра.
I'm picking up a crate really early in the run, and that's something that we'll do throughout the run. It has a lot of puzzle elements to it where I have to pick up things.
Мы упали в жижу.
It's really awful because you can see some whirlwind in the water. These whirlwind can appear a bit out of nowhere.
Класс, это все нас будет ранить, я понял. Вот эти все эти бочки, все вот эти водовороты, которые появляются у нас в реке, они все нас будут ранить. Естественно, Ронар нам говорит, это мы можем как бы и запомнить, где водовороты у нас будут, а также и расстановку бочек.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's first level. We should be nice with people. So.
All right. I hope you all are caught up on the lore now, because now it's present day.
Yeah, it's present day. Tintin is on holiday, and obviously he has to be careful.
В смысле, last time skip сейчас был?
Super dangerous here at GDQ, so we have to be really careful about everything, just like Tintin.
Очень странно.
So we're going to damage boost through this cleaning lady, and here are the worst enemies in the game.
It really is the worst enemy in the game. It has a massive hitbox that you will...
Что ж, мы только что damage бустнули через полный уровень, и нам сказали то, что самый худший враг в этой игре это вот это вот рыжий шпиц из-за огромного хитбокса. Я правильно же понял, это шпиц, это же не кошка. Не буду останавливать кадр, посмотреть.
It's like this is a game that I gave as a GM in a gauntlet for a bad video game tournament, and nobody wanted to touch it.
I love how, like, you know, Tintin doesn't fight things, so it's like, what do we put in his way? I don't know, stuff in a hotel.
Yeah, that was a requirement from the publisher because, well, back in 1995 you had loads of violent games, and they only agreed to
Мне нравится в чатике такая Squirrel Dog. Собака-белка. Белка-собака.
Okay, so this is the market. Right away we have this coming at us out of nowhere.
Не, пока что эта игра выглядит для меня не так уж и плохо. Мне нравятся постоянные переходы по плану. Снова еще один damage boost.
So this kid, all right, yes, follow me, please. We're not going to do that, and that's not a speedrun strat.
Так, ага. Мы скипаем, окей. Мы не будем следовать за этим пацаненком, который нам сказал следовать за ним.
So I need to stop at really specific points. Whoops. Okay, we'll survive there. Something that you might notice as well is that in between levels, the game doesn't give you much health back. It'll make sure that you have at least 2 health points and that's it. So I'm picking up this
Мы таким образом проходим уровни, то есть я настолько бесшовный, не может быть.
Because this is a marathon and yeah, that could be an issue. These little bells, they can actually deal damage to you on the way back. It's like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the people who made the Final Destination movie took inspiration from these games. Because right here we have a storm, we are jumping over this guy, we don't want to talk to him, it's pretty long, so... That's the way you do in real life, you jump...
Капитан, это только начало. Да.
How deep would you say this water is that we're walking through? Because it's like up to our ankles, but also there's barrels half submerged in it.
Yeah, usually, so casually, it's really hard to figure out what's coming at you. You get like an audio cue, and usually that would just make you panic. On the run, I managed to focus just on a few elements. So here we have a puzzle. I have to help this kid get across the street. Here we go.
Мы помогаем ему перебраться по улице, в то же время мы спокойно можем идти по воде. Логика, ладно.
I'd like to point out the password is not the word mountains.
Yeah.
This is just the password for the level.
Yeah, Cat was like, don't worry, I remember the password. It was mountain. No, it's not Cat. Alright, so picking up a lot.
Ой, вот тут уже графика, конечно, подводит.
2 damage. There's a puzzle around them. I'm supposed to pick up grass to force them to move. But I'm just going to...
Тут уже как не надо рисовать уровни. Это что-то на уровне у этого, как его, CDI линку уже.
Yeah, a lot of this game is just that. And here we have something really tricky, managed to do it. Yeah, that section is really scary. We have an apple hidden behind that rock. Why? I don't know, it's just there. And we're done with this level as well.
Довольно быстро проскакали мы уровень.
So, something happened to Snowy, and he's falling in the river, and...
Oh!
That is my favorite animation in the game.
Yeah.
Мы будем сейчас пока спасать снежка. Что ж, окей.
So, here, compared to the first level, we can actually climb on these rocks and start running. This is the fastest way to travel. We need to be careful because some of these bridges...
Что с этой игрой и утопающими вечно? Что в Тинтине постоянно с утопающими?
This would be a good time for some donations.
Absolutely, I've got you. We got $15 from Blupe, who says, "Hi GDQ, hi Neitzel, Blupe.
Это выглядит сложно на
The
самом
whole
деле.
family is with me to send you the best of luck on your runs today. You're a never-ending inspiration, an absolutely amazing friend, and we're so proud to see you on GDQ stage today. Stay awesome, keep playing games you like, even if you are only one liking them. LMAO."
Fiasко.
Less than 3.
That's really nice of Blooper. But I'm not forgetting that she's supposed to learn this run.
We also have a bunch of donations about
Uncharted, действительно.
regarding that dog, if you'd like to hear any of
You mean the squirrel?
I think NPC might want to share his feeling about this level first.
This level is the worst because you have to react really
Это худший уровень в игре.
boulders you have to jump over, but alongside that, you have to keep on the top of the screen because if you keep staying too low, you will eventually fall to your death. And trying to do all this like with record or split reactions is really difficult. And very big
Окей.
and
В общем, что нам говорит человек в собачьем костюме, похоже, тоже стикеранер. Проблема в том, что эта игра не очень любит автоскроллиться вниз, и нам желательно оставаться в верхней части экрана для того, чтобы банально видеть, что происходит вокруг, чтобы не спотыкались от обветки, как сейчас.
Absolutely. So regarding that dog we saw in the hotel, $15 from Kanban Meow says, dog? Cat? That was a Vulpix. We also have, is it still good to keep going, or do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, you can still do one. And,
Okay, absolutely.
Да, хорошо подметили. Та собака, которую я обозвал шпицом, это вообще даже была не кошка, не собака, это был Vulpix, который покемон.
Without a doubt, my favorite block of every GDQ. Have fun, go fast, and clearly that creature is the mutant dog squirrel.
Okay, so previously we saw a snowball that would just run pass by us, but this one can actually damage us because this is the game works. It changes its rules constantly. We're going to damage boost through this one so that we don't have to bother about this snow falling on us.
Надо сказать, похоже, здесь действительно прохождение на запоминание уровня и просто прохождение на пофиг, используя дэмэдж-бусты. Благо, хотя бы здесь дэмэдж тебя не отбрасывает по сторонам. Это был бы абсолютно кошмар, если бы так было.
And I'm going to pick up this life that was found by Blooper like 2 weeks ago. I had no idea that it existed. Actually, when you go for PB, you don't go for lives like this. But yeah, in a marathon setting, it's really nice to be able to regain all your health in this game. So thanks, Blooper.
It's really good that Blue is finding these things for when they run this game.
Yeah, exactly. That's why she should do it more. It's like she stopped right there, so I'm sure she'll find some awesome strat. All right, so the wreck. The wreck introduced 2 items: the pickaxe and the rope. So we'll have first to collect both of these. This is the first.
О, что это сейчас были за камни?
Because these little motors right there, they are NG based if they are active or not. Right, so we got the.
Действительно части самолета, которые до сих пор вращаются. Это действительно Uncharted. Блин, я не знаю, по-моему, мы уже исчерпали квоту шуток про игры Нила Дракмана. Ну, ладно.
As a kid, I never figured it out, and it's watching other people playing that I learned how to do it. All right, so yeah, really precise. I mean, the game doesn't tell you where to use the rope, and just getting off the rope is a nightmare because the timing is really, really weird. The slope for the pickaxe as well is kind of annoying. Here, I'm using a bug, so when you run into a wall, you get a knockback animation, and that knockback animation makes you invincible.
I also love the outfit change.
Yeah, that was super important from the IP owner. It's like they really asked for that. They actually also wanted a level where you played snowy, but yeah, Infogrames said no. So. This level is a maze.
Это игра Инфограмм еще, оказывается, интересно.
And since this is a massive level, it's really hard to tell where you can go and where you can't. All right, like this rock at the top is so weird, like throwing little rocks like that. It's just a weird obstacle. Okay.
Какой-то странный платформинг, ужас.
Here we're going to unlock another boulder, which is going to unlock a path below, and then we'll use it as a platform, which will allow us to reach a ledge. It's really annoying. It's long and complicated. Okay, mess up this jump is almost frame perfect. This one is tricky. Yeah, messed it up. That's all right. We'll take a little bit of time.
I love the kind of echoey sound effects. Like the whole soundscape of this game is pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, visually and the music and the audio, looking at it, you don't think it's a bad game. So.
I don't know. I've seen you run this a few times now, and I don't know, jury's out.
Well, there's also a sequel to this game. For some reason, they decided to just make a Super Nintendo and a Game Boy version and not a Genesis one, just like this one. I don't know if that was the right decision, because the Genesis version has a few...
Интересно, у этой игры, кажется, есть сиквел.
Especially concerning the final level. All right, this was on the back of the box, and when I saw this in magazine, that was saying that this game was really awesome. I really wanted to play this level. This is the worst. So I'm controlling both characters. Something that I discovered with the debug menu is that for some reason, at a collision, it's like half as big. I don't know why, but that's the way it is.
Интересный факт. В общем, они, используя дебаг-меню, узнали то, что именно в этом сегменте хитбоксы персонажей почему-то дважды больше. И вдобавок нам приходится играть сразу за двух персонажей, постоянно чередуясь между ними. Почему там таймер наверху? Мы на время это проходим? Это может быть действительно Uncharted. Настоящий Форт Боярд. Если это настоящий Форт Боярд, почему здесь есть снег?
Everyone goes to the bottom right because, well, there's no snow over there. Why would you try to go up there? But turns out it has no collision. That saves about 5 minutes.
Он точно не удержится. Разве? По-моему, альпинисты, этот, как его, если они перепрыгивают с скалы на скалу, они действительно фиксируются максимально крепко к скале. Если им надо перепрыгнуть от скалы к другой. Я не альпинист, но, по-моему, это так работает.
You can send some donations. It's more that for like a couple of minutes.
You got it. I just want to quickly update everybody on the tuxedo incentive for Pseudo Regalia. That is at just under $3,300 for the 5,000 it needs, but that run is right after Awful Blocks. So if you want to see that incentive get met, please get your donations in and select the tuxedo incentive for Pseudo Regalia. Getting to donations here, we have a $7 donation from Non-Binary Code who says, about this hotel dog, to be clear, you can't fool me. It's obviously a Dutch barking squirrel. We also have $50 from Sporadic Around who says, obviously appearance of the rare squirrel dog in reference to the little-known classic, Tintin in Wisconsin.
Люди все еще шутят про белка-собаку из Висконсина. Вот это ты вспомнил, конечно, игру. Она получает, по-моему, ремейк же, да, еще? Для записи. Тут вспомнили про Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons.
Okay, it's being nicer. Stay that way, stay that way. Whoa, I saw what you tried to do there. Please, go the other way. Here we go.
There's also a fun mechanic. If time runs out in the middle of a cutscene or dialogue, you also lose.
Yeah. And at this rate, we might actually time out, because it's super slow. Okay.
Надо есть, кстати, игра довольно здоровая.
No, it's being nice. Okay, so a cool thing about this level is that it has actually multiple paths. So you have a path on the outside, but you can actually enter this cave right there, and you don't have to worry about the wind anymore, which is pretty cool and definitely the fastest way to...
Так, не скорее, как даже обход. Мы здесь можем просто зайти в пещеру и по этой пещере обойти большой участок поверхности.
this rock at the top is an obstacle. So to get across it without taking damage, here we go. That's all bad it is to actually get.
Грубо говоря, нам сейчас только что рассказывают, почему эта игра плохая. Если вы заметите, прежде чем перескочить, наверху был шип. Этот шип как раз таки и препятствие этой игры. То есть, опять-таки, это тот дизайн, который выглядит безобидным, но он сделан настолько плохо, что на деле он далеко не безобидный. Опять-таки, похоже, игра делает те же самые ошибки, как и CDI Link.
Keep your voices down during this stage.
Keep your voice down.
Especially since I have a Simon puzzle to do right now.
Я не знаю, зачем они говорят то, что надо получать. Мы...
Oh, I messed it up. Wait, did it start with left or right?
I think left.
And I think it did that. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it.
Hey.
Great. There's another one. Awesome.
Я понял, они подбирают просто по ритму.
Yeah, here we go, and we're through. Yeah, after the 4-boy run, I got really stressed there. I was like, my brain is just, it's not here anymore.
And walking into these monks, of
Yeah.
course, damages Tintin.
Yeah.
Do not.
Да.
Yeah.
Right. I don't want to be the one making the noise here.
Они хотя бы запомнили чем-то.
Didn't get the memo. Like these kids. So here I have to memorize the 4 symbols. I usually only remember 2 of them, and that's it. But since it's 4 AM, I will definitely forget them. Okay, be quiet.
Зачем там все-таки таймер наверху? Я как-то этот момент
Okay,
пропустил.
so we're here to rescue Chang. And for some reason, the monks want us to clean up the library. So we're going to pile up books based on their colors. It's going to be really long. There's no RNG, so it's a good time for donations.
Okay, thank you. I'll try to keep my voice down while we're reading these donations. We do have a
Что ж, пока мы разбираем библиотеку...
So proving even worst games can get much love. Thanks for that, buddy.
Everybody.
Мы разархивируем архив Гленти.
$100 donation from Ozul, who says, glad to see
Мы разархивируем Винрар.
beloved games of my childhood. Good luck with the rest of the run, and for the audience, please keep donating for such amazing cause. Greeting from Spain.
Thank you.
We also have a $5 donation from Elflay, who says, Thundering Typhoons! Oh, sorry.
Да, эти ремастеры, между прочим, довольно хороши.
Amazing Captain Haddock.
Я даже поиграл в этот, как его, в Зельду.
Thank you.
CDI, ну.
But yeah, if I die here, this is the longest level in the whole game. This is like 4 minutes long.
And the thread is mostly like getting caught up on the
And-
Simon puzzle and running out of time.
Yeah. But we should be fine. I only messed it up once. Alright, so what were the symbols again? I think I'll remember. I'll just brute force it.
I told myself I was going to try to help and remember them, but I did not.
Монахи даже тебя дамажут.
Oh, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to help. And then baseball.
Someone made it like 5 a.m. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so we're going to...
Что пока что не особо чего происходит, просто мы пока собираем пазл.
Audio puzzle. So I think it was this. Here we go. The final audio puzzle. So we're going to hear 3 bells. The first 2 bells are just used as a reference because we're going to have a set of 8 bells, and I need to find the final one. Okay, and the game is being really nice to us today. That's it. That's just the first one. So that makes it super easy.
Вау.
All right, we're out of the
Yeah,
monastery. You can make
didn't
some
know
noise.
that monks could do that. I mean, all right, final stage. This is we are going to chase the
Последний
Yeti.
уровень.
Yetis in this game.
Yeah. So the Yeti, if he touches us, we die instantly. I took some damage there. That's really, really bad. This one, we're going to make him despawn by jumping back really quickly. And this section, I might die. Usually,
Битва против Йети.
Yeah, right there. That's really the kind of nasty stuff that it's really hard to avoid with this game. So we already lost a life, but
Игра начинает показывать свои настоящие краски, так сказать.
actually when he chases us.
Если Йети нас ловит, игре конец. Если нас передамажат, игре конец.
So right
Если
there,
на нас падает
that
камень
is
сверху,
this
нам
time.
конец.
Here we go. Going to have another Yeti coming up right here. Then we are going to jump before this rock appears, because that's the way this game works. Then it introduces a stealth mechanic, so here we go. It will
Oh.
never be seen again, but that was nice of the dev to make it. And we are reaching the final stretch of the
Стелс-механики
game.
в этой игре,
This is
а?
the part where the Yeti could catch us just because the game decides to, and there's nothing I can do about it. And in practice, it happened 3 times. And we're through.
Let's go!
Это игра милосердна к нам.
The final stage. So yeah, you didn't see why this game was so horrible, but yeah, you might think that it's really good as a result, so try it out.
Yeah, I think that's time, right?
Yeah, that's time, sorry.
Это время. Все, мы спасли Ченга. Все тогда нормально.
So yeah, thank you to NPC and Flying Cloud for joining. I was a bit worried when Brosencha got sick, unfortunately. So really shout outs to him, because he's part of the reason that I'm speedrunning this game, that I'm doing speedruns at all, because it's by watching his run of Tintin in Tibet for the Game Boy that he did several years ago, that I started thinking about doing speedruns and running these games in particular. So big shout out to you, bro, and yeah, thanks a lot. Also sending a lot of love to the various RUSC stream that are doing commentary in different language for AGDQ. I'm usually
Этой
part
игры
of the
есть версия на
French team,
GBA. О,
and we're pretty
нет.
excited about this one, so big shout out to them. And
Больше
yeah,
я об
hope you
этом
guys
думаю,
enjoyed,
меньше я хочу
yeah,
об этом
that
думать.
was fun, and I think we have got another one after that.
There will be more Neitzel soon.
Yeah, more Neitzel soon, so see you right away.
Well, thank you so much, Neitzel. Yes, let's give him a round of applause.